I would like to invite up to speak is Rosia Cortino of Living United for Change in Arizona, called Lucha, to speak on us.
Hi, everybody. I'll be quick. I want to say a lot of things, but I want to be quick. My name is Rocio Patino, and I am a community organizer for the East Valley with Lucha. It stands for Living United for Change in Arizona, and we also have a sister organization that is called ACE, Arizona Center for Empowerment. You talked about a lot of things that we are doing as a team. I am also part of the LD9. I am a PC and I'm a vice chair. Okay. So it's a lot of work. I don't know if you are familiar with Lucha. First of all, do you all know about the organization and what we do? I have some team members here, Adam and my CD back there. They are part of my team. We have weekly meetings. We fight for just about everything you just mentioned here. We have been going to the Board of Supervisors, to the Maricopa Board of Supervisors, because of what they want to do with our elections and how they want to mess up. We have been bringing community members to speak there about, like, leave us alone. Let us just have the process. It's working. You don't have to tamper with it. Just leave it alone. So we go there. We have seen things that I never thought that I would see. So we are usually the ones fighting and being loud. So at the Board of Supervisors now, we have been kind of sitting down and watch MAGA Republicans and conservative Republicans go at it. They have been fighting each other, and they get nasty with each other, and they get kicked out of that room. Like the cops are picking up MAGA people and kicking them out of the room, which is like, we're like, what is happening? It's just like crazy. So we have been at the Senate as well. I am banned from the Senate for the rest of the legislature because with it's just ridiculous what they try to push. The bills they are presenting. I always tell people, if you have time in your hands, go to those spaces. Next year, legislature in January, I'm gonna make sure that I come here and invite you all to go and see them. See the people who are elected. Sit there and make the decisions that are going to affect your everyday lives. And you go there and you speak up and you tell them, please, like, this is my reality. You live a very different life of what I'm living. I was an immigrant myself. I was born and raised in Mexico. I came here. In 2010, I start hearing the name of this guy named Sheriff Joe Arpaio. He was a Maricopa sheriff, and he wanted to tear my community apart. What we're living right now, I already went through it. And that was what politicized me. Seeing my people pack up all of their, sorry, I'm really angry. Okay. Pack up all of their belongings and put it in a car and leave because they were so scared, because they were coming for us, even to schools. They wanted to ask for immigration status for our kids. They wanted to do this time around. They wanted to go and they wanted to pass a bill to be able to go to hospitals and ask for the patient's immigration status. So we had to be at the Senate. We had to be at the legislature. They wanted eyes at the polls. I don't know if you heard about it, but they wanted eyes at the polls. So we showed up. That's why I'm kicked out of the Senate, because we did disrupt. They wanted to make it illegal for us to alert our communities. I don't know if you heard about rapid response, but I was part of the rapid response teams. I do know your rights trainings, and I do Polymedia Watch trainings on how to document ICE. So they wanted to do that illegal too. Our community, we couldn't use them there. They wanted to take me to jail because, I was doing that. So we went there and we disrupted and I blew those whistles so loud. I really can. From the Senate. So those are the things we do as Lucha. We do fight with the state and also against the state. It depends on how you elected officials are behaving. It doesn't matter if you're a Republican or if you're a Democrat. We will hold you accountable. Which brings me to elections. And we started a food pantry as well. Me with Sam, together with Sam Javalosa. You guys will know him. He's the chair of LD9. We saw the need of a food pantry. And we started it. We didn't know what we were doing, but we started and we figured it out. So our food pantry, we are very proud. It's looking great and it's growing. We do not ask people to come and get the food. We have a delivery system. We go to their houses. We don't ask for anything, absolutely anything. We just go and drop our food and we are out of there, which is better now. Food is there. We have been able to help over 60 families. And we do have 5th grade students because a teacher is part of our team. And the 5th grade students come to her crying because that was picked up by us. And now there's no food at the table. So we took it upon ourselves to make sure those kids have, whatever we can provide on the table, but at least they're not going to be, hungry. So donations, we're always asking for donations. Elections are coming up. What I want to say about elections is, we do have an endorsement committee in Lucha, so we don't know, if we back up people, we go really hard at it, and it's always just Democrats. Never in life we're going to back up Republican. But we're waiting for that to, start working. Whoever is going to earn our endorsement. What I want to say is about community. So elections are important. We need to put the right people in those positions. We need to keep the seats of the persons who were here. But more than that, we don't stop there. It's our responsibility to keep being engaged. It doesn't stop with putting Democrats in power. We have to continue to push them to do the right thing. And this is coming from me because I am desperate. My community is always under attack. We are the scapegoat. Every election is immigration. And right now we're being killed in detention centers. We're being kidnapped from the streets. We're being taken and sent away to who knows where. 1,200 immigrants from Alcatraz, whatever, in Miami, Florida. We don't know where they are. It's always us. It's always us. And then it's you. Because what happened to Nicole? Alex Pretty, Nicole Good. It's always, and then it's you. So we need to stop them right here. It's immigration. We can't vote. I heard this before. Like, okay, yeah, then, they can vote. So why are we going to vote? So, but the thing is that it's not going to stop. If you dissent with them, they will come for you. And that's no doubt. So I will ask you, keep being involved. Ask from your elected officials to work, to be progressive, to make the right decisions. Don't just go and vote and it stops there. It doesn't. Policy next year in the legislation, it should come from this room. It should come from you. You should be able to say, this is the change I want to see in my community, and bring it to your elected officials that you put there in November, and say, okay, this is the change we want. Now work for us because we put you there, and it's your job to now do that for us. This is what we're working on in Lucha. If you want to be part and involved in something else, get in touch with me. I have business, the little cards that my team made, and if we can get in contact and do one-on-one conversations, and I tell you more in detail what, if everything that we are doing is a lot. Also, Mesa City Council, every 2 weeks, we are asking the mayor to stop the 287G agreement. We have been showing up. Indivisible has been showing up. We have been showing up with them. We want a lot of people. We need all of you. We need you to be our allies. We need to stop that agreement. It makes no sense. There's no reason for it to be, and it's basically a choice. Freeman can just get rid of it when he wants to. He won't, but we need to put pressure.
Just mention that if people that can't show up, they could still fill out.
Yes, you can do the online comment, please. Sometimes they organize against us, and there's a lot of MAGA supporters on the comments roasting us. So please, you can take time and do your online comment. But if you can be in that room, Freeman hates it, and we love that he hates it, so we keep showing up. So please. And the last thing is, we are having a big event on Saturday. It's from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m., which we're going to talk about what's coming, about the current government we have, and the different things that we can do to make that change. It's called the People's Assembly, Asamblea del Pueblo, and we're inviting everybody who wants or is ready to take action other than just going to a protest or coming to here. There's a lot of work to do, and we need everybody and their moms to show up. So if you have any questions, if you want to know, we have the links. Just get in touch with me.
What is your take right now as to how voting interests are changing in our favor?
Okay. We think that we're going to win the elections in the House. We're going to flip the House. That's what we think.
I want the Senate for you.
And the Senate, we have enough candidates for the Senate, so, but it's not gonna happen if all of you don't get up and do anything, we have the candidates for the Senate, the House. I know we're gonna bust our asses to do that, but we need everybody. If you get involved, we're gonna be able to flip the House and the Senate.
Thank you, Rocio. Our next speaker is, actually this is part of our long-term strategy here in the district, is actually to hear from members such as yourself, talk about the other organizations and their other contexts. We'd like to have a very extensive district to organization, district to district relationships being built. And I'd like to invite Sheila Auger, one of our longtime members, to talk about the annual meeting for Arizona Now.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, I didn't realize I was going to be talking, so thank you. Our state committee, our state conference, this is coming May 2nd. It's on a Saturday. It starts at 10 o'clock till 3. I've got flyers on the back table. There's a QR code if you want to register. NOW, it stands for National Organization for Women. We're a multi-issue organization, and this conference is going to be more engaging. We want to try and get as many people and groups to participate so that we can figure out how we can be more effective. Thank you very much. And he's bringing all of the Sunday for our conference.
I did the sound last year, and I'm doing it again this year. It's my pleasure to do so. But I will comment on the quality of the speakers was fascinating.
Yes.
They were very moving. You had someone from Africa,
Yes.
and then somebody who was a filmmaker talk about her projects, and it was just really an interesting day of stories, if you will. So it was well worth being there. We'll move very quickly on to Petitions Hub overview Martha is very busy. I'd like to introduce Isadora Britton, a member of LD10 back there, SOSAZ stalwart, and she'll be handling the SOSAZ. Sign that, but Martha will be providing our hub, and well, she's busy doing. Let me just jump on to the next section. In your agenda, you're going to see events and activities. There's of course a lot of things, conflicting events all the time, but LD10 will be holding its monthly happy hour, April 30th at Uncle Bear's down on Greenfield. And it's kind of a trivia night, so forth, so on. Great opportunity to meet people. This is a key element, is the PC training and strategy kickoff. We're going to be holding 2 of those, both right here, May 4th and May 14th at 4:30. For those who have just gotten to get PCs, please come, get the insights, and get something. Jessica?
I have little printouts about the PC training and strategy kickoff. You don't have to be a PC to come if you're just kind of interested in volunteering. It's open to everyone. Everyone's welcome. So,
Yeah, we would like and all PCs because we're gonna kick off a 2-year strategy for all of our PCs to get involved. So whether you're new or whether you're old, we want all PCs to sign up.
Thank you for those clarifications. Again, Mary brought up a good point. We are long-term strategic thinkers on this board. It's not just winning next year, it's building for the future, and we're not going away. We're going to be here year-round. The next board meeting is on Thursday, May 21, 6 to 8 p.m. at the center, which is just down Adobe, about a mile to the east. And it's actually easily accessible from the freeway coming off of Brown. Please look at the other events going on here and, find something, give me a question about anything, ask one of us. And if you don't know, we can look it up, or let's just have a conversation. Martha, would you like to spend 5 minutes and talk about your service as hub coordinator? Gonna get your exercise tonight.
Well, one of the reasons why I'm stepping down as vice chair is I'm gonna go on vacations in the summer. And also I wanted to do petitioning. I think that both of these petitions protect the education, public education from voucher fraud, and protect the voter rights are going to be important in our election. And so I have 50 copies of both petitions to check out. And hopefully I'll become a notary soon. It's taken a long time. But Sheila O'Shea and Blair and somebody else around here is a notary. So please, everybody in the room, take at least one petition of each of them. And if everybody in the room does one petition, we're getting a lot further along the way. And I appreciate everything you've done for becoming precinct committee people and attending our meetings. And I hope that you'll just keep coming and that we win an election. Yes.
Have there been any updates as how many signatures you already have, or?
Unfortunately, no. We're at the very beginning of this. But we need 255,000 for the Protect Education, and we need 388,000 signatures for Protect the Vote. So that's gonna be a big, big job. And thank you very much.
On the agenda, we need just received a clarification on our PC training and Saturn and strategy. It says Sunday, May 4th. It's actually Monday, May 4th, and Thursday, May 14th. Go by the dates. Emily Smith would like to talk about the food drive that's been conducted that very much lines up with Rocio's Pantry. And she's also with an organization, a group of volunteers gathering food for this community.
I just wanted to say a quick thank you so much for those of you that brought food. I'm from Organized Solidarity. We are an underground direct action network that delivers food to immigrant families that have been impacted by ICE. Thank you so very much. All of that food is going to really help. We have food hubs all over the valley, and we store the non-perishable food to pass out to our families. So thank you. If you didn't bring any food, but you'd still like to donate, there are QR codes back in the back for our leaders that it'll go either Zelle or Venmo to them. And we use the money for perishable items like milk, cheese, bread, things like that. So we definitely could always use your donations as well. But thank you very, very much, and on behalf of our families.
Yes, I like that idea of underground. It's a bit concerning when we have to think in those ways. Well, let's go on to the 50-50, and I am going to ask that our highest profile member here, Ms. Patty O'Neill, pick up the 50-50 ticket. The winning ticket is 512-6000. And how much is the $60 to Mary Kosick? Oh, thank you. Thank you, Mary. Okay, this always happens, 15 minutes before I'm supposed to be done, and you're free to stop listening to me. People start talking, and it seems to just, adjournment is a moving feast. But let's go ahead and do this officially, or I'll be in trouble with the secretary. Do I have a motion to adjourn officially? We have a motion. Do we have a second? Okay, maybe I'll wait 5 minutes before it's official, since we still have 10 more minutes. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, we are adjourned. Please stick around, talk to your neighbors, talk to the various people you've met tonight. Get to talk to Justin or Patty to get some perspectives from them.